Work deadlines, kids' schedules, family obligations, the holidays, back to school, the holidays again. This cycle of pressure simply does not end. Many busy professionals use these obligations to justify a soft delay, promising themselves they will finally address their mental health as soon as things settle down. But look back at your last few years. There has never been a permanent state of settled down. If you wait for the ideal time to start, you will be waiting forever. High-functioning people often trick themselves into believing they are successfully managing the pressure. This creates a false sense of security that masks a growing vulnerability right up until the moment of a sudden crash. This expectation that a stress-free window will naturally appear in your schedule is what we call the myth of calm. Treating a quiet schedule as a prerequisite for therapy leaves overachievers exposed, as they lack support during the very periods when their stress is highest. The people most likely to claim they lack the time for mental health support are often the ones who most urgently require the regulation skills that therapy provides. This pattern of putting off care is a behavioral phenomenon known as the soft delay. Procrastinating on your mental health acts as a relief valve. It allows you to avoid immediate emotional discomfort while still feeling responsible because you have a plan to do it later. The math of waiting is unforgiving. Every week of delay adds to a compounding debt of unprocessed grief, untreated anxiety, and strained relationships that grows beneath the surface of your daily routine. Starting therapy acts as fireproofing for your life. It builds the internal infrastructure and stress tolerance needed to handle future challenges with more capacity, preventing small stressors from turning into a crisis. Continually pushing back the start date turns a manageable situation into an inevitable breakdown. There was a time when the no time excuse was based in reality. In-person therapy used to require commutes, parking, and taking half days off work just to sit in a waiting room. Modern telehealth has dismantled these historical barriers. The logistical friction that once made seeking care an ordeal has largely vanished. A 50-minute session now fits into the hidden pockets of a busy day, during a lunch break, between school pickup and dinner, or after the kids are in bed. No drive or babysitter is required. With physical and logistical hurdles removed, the only remaining barrier to care is the internal decision to stop avoiding the work. When time is no longer a factor, the final justification for avoidance is usually the assumption that therapy is a major financial burden. This chart shows how affordable professional support has become. CHC accepts Georgia Medicaid at a $0 copay, while major plans like Aetna, Cigna, and Blue Cross Blue Shield typically result in a $10 to $40 session, often less than the cost of a single trip to the grocery store. For insured professionals, the financial excuse is becoming as obsolete as the commute, revealing the soft delay for what it truly is. If you choose to wait until next year to start, you are simply choosing to spend another 365 days repeating the same exhaustive patterns. Starting now provides the opportunity to have new tools in place by next month, allowing you to face your current pressures with a different perspective. Stop waiting for a calm that will never arrive. Take control of the chaos instead by starting the work today. CHC Therapy serves all 159 Georgia counties with 15-plus licensed, culturally competent therapists. They offer same-week telehealth availability to help you move past the delay. Visit chctherapy.com or call 404-832-0102 to begin.